Do you know social media is draining your mind completely? If you think, no, social media is good for me, or social media entertains me, or social media give me knowledge, or social media, keep me updated about different topics, or social media entertain me, then these all answers are only partially true. The real answer is it's draining your mind. And in this lecture of Rethink AI, we will talk about how social media is draining our minds, and this is the next lecture of the series where we are focusing on why the young people or even the entire generation, even everyone, including the old people, are feeling lonely and what can be the solution for this. So this is the second lecture of that particular series. If you have not watched that video, please watch that video. The link is in the description. And this is the second lecture. And if you have, most importantly, not subscribed to ReThynk AI, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to press the bell icon. And if your friends, colleague, family members need this particular knowledge, then definitely share it with them as well. Let's dive into the lecture. Is social media ruining our minds? Today, we will explore the psychological and emotional cost of digital addiction. Some of you are facing digital addiction, and some of you are facing more of it. The chances of saying some of you are not facing is, uh, it's not possible. This is how our life is revolving in the age of artificial intelligence. Everything is well connected, from love to work to music to everything, including the emails and messages we get. Everything is well connected in this world, right? So social media connects billions, yet something feels still broken. So if you are already connected with the whole world, then why you are feeling broken or lonely? There is something which is there, because we scroll endlessly but feel more disconnected than ever. In history, there was time when we were transferring knowledge by writing on walls, okay, or in caves, right? And then here we are, we can broadcast our message to the whole world immediately, still we are disconnected. Let's dive deep into the unseen impact on our minds. Remember, the most complex thing in the world is our mind, and if we are not protecting it, then that will be a challenge for us. It reminded me one story which was shared by famous philosopher Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn was a great speaker, and a great philosopher as well. According to Jim Rohn, your best friend, if your enemy put some sugar in your tea or coffee, what will happen? It will become more sweet. And then, but by mistake, let's say your best friend uh, drop a drop of poison in your coffee. What will happen? It will have all the adverse impact on your health, right? So no matter who is putting negative thoughts or comment in your brain, it's going to execute itself and it's going to destroy your entire mindset. So no matter whether you have friends or enemies, it's your duty to protect yourself from any form of misinformation, any form of poison. We are in a phase of constant notification trigger dopamine hits. Okay. Average user spends 2.5 hours a daily, and then we will do some mathematics behind it. And then these platforms designed for maximum engagement, not mental well-being. So generally, when you browse social media, it feels like you are doing like this. You are sitting in a comfortable environment at home, okay, and you are just watching social media with your friends, but it rarely happen. The exact situation is this: you are in blanket most of the time, or your lights are off and you are waiting for sleep, and then you are scrolling social media. These two things are totally different. Okay, you can have some social interaction in the first, but in the second, when lights are off, you are waiting for sleep, and then you are getting these dopamine dose of dopamine. It have a different level of impact on your psychology, on your mindset. Okay, so social media addiction is not same for everyone. It's totally different for all of us. This is something else, but this is something else. Okay, you know what I mean. And this is how we scroll social media. Okay, constantly within every 1 minute, we probably watch 20, 30 different reels, right? So you are giving different emotional triggers to your brain uh, almost every second. Sometimes your brain is hike. Sometimes you are feeling very low. Sometimes you are feeling jealous. Sometimes you are feeling depressed. Other time you are feeling like a victim. Other time you are feeling like powerless. Other time you are feeling lonely. Okay. Other time you are feeling, no one loves you. Okay. So social media creates different form of emotions in your brain within every minute, and that's literally trigger different set of dopamines in your brain. So rising social media addiction is not just addiction, it's controlling all your psychological behaviors. So what is behavioral sign of addiction? One, checking feed compulsively. If you can watch, let me show you my phone. If you can check. Okay. What is my phone usage of the day? It's less than 1 minute. My screen time is less than 1 minute. Yeah, my screen time is less than 1 minute. I don't sit here to scroll social media. I get up early, I start reading, then I do my workout. After my workout, I reply to all the emails, if any pending, or any question or query which is pending. And then I move on with my task, whether learning what you say, stock market, investing in stock market, any stock market investment decision, book writing, or any other work which is pending for me. But I don't waste my time on scrolling social medias. Then anxiety when you are offline. First sign, checking feed compulsively. You know nothing is happening outside, but compulsively you feel compelled to check it every second. Then anxiety when you are offline. Oh my God, there is my social media world and I'm not connected. What is happening there? Nothing is happening. Using social media to escape problems. When you have relationship problems, you have financial problems, you have health problems, and then you jump into social media to the escape world to feed your mind that there is no problem, everything is fine. No, nothing is fine until you solve a problem. It's not going to solve itself. Then sleep disruption due to late night scrolling. In the last video, I have talked about the late night scrolling. Everything in this series is interconnected. Okay, so this is what happened. These are the sign of behavioral addiction. Checking feed compulsively, anxiety when offline, using social media to escape problems, or sleep disruption due to late night scrolling. So if you do all these things, please be aware. So how it's impact your entire aura or personality. First, it creates changes in personality up to different level. The changes in personality vary from person to person. Next, it creates irritation in your behavior. You start feeling form of anxiety when you are not online, or you start feeling anxiety when something happens to your favorite influencer. Remember, it's not maybe you are feeling anxiety or stress. Maybe something has happened to your favorite influencer. What if they are just creating a drama or a story to get your attention? And after 1 month, they reveal that it was just a drama. We were doing this, content work. So basically, you were living in stress. It's your loss, nothing else. Next, it can cause paranoid issues, anger issues. okay, or sudden mood swings. So if you have all these issues, please take care of yourself. Reduce your dependency on social media. Let me, in coming slides, I will give you one really good tip about success. So what are the psychological, toll on the brain? A decreased attention span. Yes, social media, you are literally fluctuating your focus span within every 10 seconds. So it will reduce your attention span to a significant level. Remember when in prehistory era, when we were hunter and gatherer as a human being. In those days, we had a, you know, significant brain attention span, because in those days we were dependent on hunting gathering. Okay, so most of the time we were behind the bush, waiting for the prey, or waiting for the catch, and then we have to stay focused, okay, so that we can grab the opportunity. We had a significant brain span, and now it's reducing to a significant level. It's like it's if I plot a chart, then this chart will be like this. This is prehistoric time, and this is now 2025, and this is attention span. So this attention span is falling like this continuously. That's the reality. Then increased anxiety and depression. Remember, anxiety and depression reduce your productivity, reduce your efficiency completely. Constant comparison lead to self-doubt and low self-esteem. Let's say there is someone who is faking something, okay? And then you do all this comparison. Definitely it's going to it's going to create self-doubt and low self-esteem, even when there is no need. Remember that. Validation becomes dependent on likes and shares. Let's say you are making all this content and you are chasing all those likes and shares, then it's going to make you dependent on that particular dopamine. Remember, why my life is so smooth, why my life is so awesome. Okay, because I don't have any addiction in my life. I live naturally, and I have a great life now. So why do you need this attention span? Attention span is necessary to become a successful person in any particular endeavor, whether you are a business person, you are professor, you are in research, you are working in any particular field. You should protect your attention span. You should save yourself any psychological toll on your brain. Okay, these things are necessary and they are part of the journey. So, what is the difference between real emotions and artificial reactions? So, real emotions is you see a kid and you fall in love with the smile, that cute kid, or you meet your life partner and you hug each other. Okay, these are real emotions. What is artificial reaction? Emotions are reduced to emojis. You try to mimic a particular emotion just because you have seen something on social media. It's an artificial reaction. Authenticity replaced by curation. Okay, you have authenticity, but you have replaced it with some form of triggered emotion. And then relationship feel less real, more performative, because you have seen something on social media and that particular person say, if your partner love you, then they are going to do these 5 things for you. No, everyone's love language is totally different. Okay, everyone has a different way of expressing love. If a father love is different, they are going to express the love by providing you the best resources. A mother love is different. In most of the cases, mother express love by taking care of you. Okay, kids love is different. When kids are in love with you, they are going to be playful around you. Even pets love is different. Their way of expressing love is totally different, right? So it varies from person to person. And you can't compare your partner just because someone on social media has said, if your partner is truly in love with you, then he or she is going to do these five things for you. Remember, these things make no sense at all. Everyone's way of expressing love is totally different. If I am in love with you, you are my life partner, then definitely I'm going to ask you one question. For my way of expressing love is I'm definitely going to be very protective. And then I'm regularly going to ask you, have you had your dinner? That's my way of expressing love. If I'm asking you, have you had your dinner? Means I'm deeply in love with you. I'm deeply in love with you because there was a time when I had nothing in dinner. I have faced that hard time. Okay, so in those days, I started feeling like the best way of expressing love is expressing your emotion is asking, have you had your dinner? If I'm asking you this question, consider I'm deep in deep love. Okay, so everyone's way of expressing love is totally different. So you shouldn't form artificial reactions or artificial relation based on what others are saying on social media. And please don't replace your real emotions with artificial reactions. This is not the way we human beings have been built. So, what is this theory, the echo chamber of emotions? First of all, this has not been created. This is not a discussion paper. This is just a discussion. In the digital age, a troubling phenomenon has emerged: the tendency for individuals, especially the young, to mimic social media behaviors, rendering their own emotions artificial rather than real. Okay, this is like creating a social depression in society where we are replacing real human behavior with artificial reactions. Okay, this often stems from a constant unconscious effort to replicate the perfect reactions, expression, and emotional display that garner validation online. I don't know how you see it, but this is a very big thing. Okay. Whether it's forcing a wide smile for a happy post or performing vulnerability for sympathy, the focus shifts from genuine feeling to curated presentation. And human mind is really powerful, let me tell you. If you are, if you start pretending all these fake emotions are real emotions, there will be a time when your mind will start reflecting the artificial emotions only. That's why I don't consume social media. Okay. This disconnect between internal emotional states and outward online performance means that true feelings are often suppressed or ignored. You know, I have a deep recommendation for you. Please don't replace your true emotions. Okay. What you in life, if you talk practically, nothing is ours. Your degree is not yours. Your home is not yours. Your car is not yours. Your marks are not yours. What is yours in this world? You and only you are yourself for yourself. And then you are replacing yourself with your emotions are the real thing in this world. Money is not the real thing. Money is just an illusion. Whatever you earn is a reflection of the service you provide in the market. If you start providing more services, you will get more money in the market. If you start providing less service, you will get less money. If you provide services which hold significant values, you will get more money. And if you provide services which holds no significant value, you will get less money. So money is not real. The only real thing is your emotion, and then you are replacing them. Oh boy, you have no idea what you are doing with your life. I I still have less than 1 minute screen time on my phone. And generally, I check when it comes to OTP, or I am somewhere outside and I need to check my portfolio. I have to buy something in share market, or I have to sell something, or I have to use certain apps like buying book on Amazon, or checking. Sometime I check my, you know, uh, Kindle if I'm outside and I don't have. I have to check something. I have many books in my Kindle app. That's what I use my mobile for. I don't replace my real emotion with social media. Don't replace your emotion with social media. It's a deep, deep request from whether you say I'm your friend, whether you say I'm your guide, whether you say I'm someone who is guiding you to become successful. Okay. So whatever you consider, but don't replace your emotions. When you are constantly judging how your emotions look to an audience rather than how they feel to you, you begin to prioritize superficiality and over authenticity, effectively dulling your genuine emotional landscape and replacing it with a hollow imitation. That's exactly happening with the society now. Please read it and reread it to understand what is happening in the society. But most importantly, don't replace your emotions. Let me share a brief example with you. Let's say there are people who say they make the content that if your partner loves you, he's going to do these five things for you. Maybe he's going to take you shopping on every day, or he's going to buy you these gifts. Okay, or he is going to say this thing to you. It's totally different from person to person. They are just doing the engagement farming. My way of expressing love is if I ask you, have you had your dinner? It means I'm deeply in love with you. And if you are going to say, no, I have not had my dinner because I can't afford it, I will pay for it. I will pay for it. That's true way of expressing love. That's the love. I don't know what is happening in the society. I'm happy with my life. Then youths are young people, especially Gen Z, are most affected with it. Teens spend up to 9 hours on screen. This data has been taken from many resources, and it's not. It's just an average of them. Some are claiming even more. Some are claiming even less. Your early age of your life is the foundational age when you start expressing yourself, when you start emotionally, psychologically building yourself, and in at that age you jump on social media and you replace your real emotion with the fake emotions. You will not be able to understand yourself. The best thing about you is the real you. Okay. Increased rate of loneliness, stress, and identity issues. Peer validation has gone digital. That's what happening with the young generation. So if you are particularly using 9 hours on screen, it means 36% of your entire day is on social media. Generally, people how it's happened. Generally, people go to sleep at 10 and then they start scrolling social media and then they scroll it till 2. If I go to sleep at 10, I fall asleep at 10. I don't wait for social media. When I go to sleep, I put my mobile phone on silent and somewhere else. And then I use that analog watch, those alarm clock for my morning alarm. Okay. However, in case any emergency or I'm expecting any late emergency call, then and only then I keep my phone on mm, running mode. Okay, otherwise it's always on silent mode. So don't replace your emotions with artificial emotions, and please reduce your social media watch time. What next? Loss of deep focus and productivity. Constant distraction reduce ability to work deeply. It reduce your ability. Then multitasking on social apps kills creativity. It's definitely reduce your creativity. How you can have creativity when you are using different apps at the same time? Productivity dips, mental fatigue rises, and it reduces your productivity. So that's how it's work. Now let me show you something, the secret of successful people. Okay, I am someone who had read more than 1,000 books, and when I counted these numbers of book, I counted it's in late 2020. That's my probably December of 2020. At that point of time, I read more than 1,000 books, and from 2020 onward till 2025, I have read more number of books. So after reading 1,000 books, let me give you a secret about successful people. Successful people don't focus on notifications, okay, or they don't let anything distract them, or you know create any form of distraction. These, if these are not successful people. Successful people are always focused people. So what is the secret of successful people? This is the secret of successful people. That's what the flow state. Secrets, successful people always work in the flow state. Maybe they watch social media for a couple of minutes, but when they work, they work. When they play, they play. When they are with family members, they are with family members. When they are with colleagues, they are with colleagues. When they are working, they are working. That's how the successful people work. They don't let notification distracts them continuously. Always remember, if you want to be successful, always find your flow state and then work in your flow state. There is no other secret in this world. Emotional numbness is going. Overexposure to content, okay, that literally reduce your feelings to a reaction only. That's create emotional numbness. The reels, the memes, the tragic news becomes background noise that create a sense of continuous buzzing in your mind. Even when you stop scrolling the social media, still those reels, those memes, those negative news keep scrolling in your mind. Most importantly, your emotional responses become shallow. Most of the young people are getting divorced because they are continuously comparing their relationship with the social media relationship. That's not the ideal way to live your relation. Next, the fear of missing out. So this is something which is significant, and I would like to share with you. As I have worked in digital space for quite a long time, I knew the secret. Most of the social media content has not been made to educate you, to empower you. Most of the social media content has been made to get your attention, to get your reaction, right? So how they get your reaction or attention? So maximum social media content has been made with a fear of missing out perspective to create an image of deprivation and loss in your mind. It gives more content retention and engagement. Do you know how many subscribers do we have? We have six, 7 subscribers today when I'm recording this video. Why? Because I don't do any fear of missing out factor. I'm here to give you pure knowledge. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to build your career, build your success in the age of artificial intelligence. So I never create anything for fear of missing out. If you see our thumbnails, they are the most pure thumbnails, right? I love those thumbnails. Okay, so this is the reason. You go on social media and you start creating fear of missing out. Your reach will grow automatically. Okay, but if you are not creating fear of missing out, your reach will go with a steady pace. It will grow, definitely it will grow, but it will grow with a steady pace. Remember, if you are building social media brand, remember the most important thing is showing yourself, the true you. And the day when people are going to realize you are showing yourself, the true you will become viral and your brand will be there forever. No one will be able to, you know, uh, reduce your brand or eliminate your brand. The real power is you. One day, this number will be 1 million. It's my guarantee. I'm not an astrologer who can predict. I'm not a fortune teller. I know one thing. If you show yourself on social media, the true you will get success. Definitely. So the fear of missing out, user feel anxious when not online. Okay. Fear of being left behind, socially irrelevant. Okay. So why do they create all the content with the form of actor so that even when you are not online, you feel anxious and you feel compelled to come online, and then they create fear of being left behind, right? So that you keep watching on their social media page. Fear of missing out leads to compulsive checking and mental burnout. Don't do that. That's why my screen time is limited. Okay, that's what happen when you watch. You don't watch the content. You continuously watch one thing. Fear of missing out. Fear of buy this game, buy this course, buy this book, buy this trend, buy this new dress. If you are not going to buy, that's how they sell the content. Buy this new dress. If you are not going to buy this dress, you will be missing this opportunity, or there is only one time sale, or there is only 50% sale. Will not have this sale again. Then they come say next day, hey, we have the sale again, right? They call, this is the last time we are having the sale, and then they again every day, "Oh, this is the only last time," and then the third day, this is the only last time, and then the fourth day, then the fourth, fifth day. So they are not giving you the content, they are giving you the fear of missing out to get their sales, to get their attention. Please don't fall. This world is filled with abundance. Whenever you feel fear of missing out, remember, this world is filled with abundance, and there is abundance for all of us. So don't fall in the fear of missing out. This is not just a youth problem. Loneliness and detachment are rising in all age groups, even those people who are working or even those who are unemployed. There is a thought that people who are unemployed, they are going to feel emotionally left behind or lonely, but not true. Even people who are working, they are feeling lonely. Social media has become a coping mechanism even for adults. Digital fatigue is real and spreading really fast. Okay, so what is the social impact of it? The social impact is increased mental health crisis. This mental health crisis due to social media is rising very fast. Decreased community engagement. Community engagement are decreasing at a very significant rate. I'm not talking about the community engagement, the community you build on social media. I'm talking about the real, the social and the society talk. When I went to work in Uttarakhand, it was a mountain hilly area. I found something very significant there. In the evening, people come out from their home and then they sit together to talk, and they had a very low crime rate. People were very helpful in nature. They were very humble. Yes, you have read those books, especially those who are joining from West or Europe, America or Europe. You have read those stories that people are very kind in mountain areas or Himalayan region. They are definitely. I have seen it from my eyes. They are very humble people. They are very down to earth. They are very generous. They are always full of gratitude for you. Okay, the best part of my life was when I lived there. I saw the real people who were full of gratitude, full of respect, full of, you know, they were very humble people. And then they had that, they were always ready to help. They were always ready to help. Okay, so these are we called the community engagement, the real community engagement, where you build society around the senior people who share their experience, and then that particular experience become the foundation of knowledge, the foundation or the base for the next generation, and then you pass on that particular foundational knowledge to the next generation. Remember, that was the real community building. These social community buildings are not equal to the real community. Decline in face-to-face empathy. This is literally happening. People are fighting over small issues. People are leaving the relationship even on small things like you have not liked my reel or you have liked someone else's reels. or why you have used this particular photo. A real world connection is getting weaker now. Okay, so this is happening. These are the impact of social media on the society. Remember, everything is well connected. Earlier, social media was an escape from the real world. Now, the real world is escape from social media. So please take care of yourself. So what social media should be? Social media should be a tool for connection, not comparison. I use social media. Okay, I'm making these videos for you to watch, and I want these videos you to watch. But these videos are not replacement of. I'm not making these videos based on fear of missing out. I'm making these videos to share my knowledge with you. There are millions of YouTubers on YouTube, right? There are millions of social media YouTube account, and out of those million accounts, you seven people have trusted me. That's why I'm here. Okay, protecting your trust is everything for me. Social media should be a tool for connection, not comparison. It should be a platform for learning, not of validation, and a bridge to relationship, not a substitute for them. So basically, a social media should be a tool for connection, a platform for learning, a bridge to relationship, and ReThynk AI provide you all these things. If you want to connect, I'm always here. You want to learn, this is a learning platform. You are falling behind, you are feeling lonely, please reach out to me and I will be there to help you. And this series will continue for coming weeks. Okay, because I will not stop until I give you the complete solution. Final message: social media is not the enemy, mindless usage is. So be aware, see where are, set your boundaries, find real connection to protect your mind in a digital world. Please look for someone who is a real connection for you and form your own boundaries. Most importantly, this lecture will continue. So what is call to action? If you have any thought, any comment, please share with me, and let's make sure no one feel invisible. And this is something. This is not fear of missing out. I'm not telling you this is 50% of today's of only. No, we are always here for you, and we will ensure you will keep getting the best out of the best knowledge about artificial intelligence. So go back and check all this content available on our website, ReThynk AI, and soon we will change the ReThynk AI website from one particular platform to another particular hosting. So there will be a glitch maybe. And if you want prompt for all your artificial intelligence, like complete solution for all artificial intelligence need, please check our book series on Amazon.com. So with this thought, this another lecture has come to an end. And to be very frank, today I feel I have the most energy in all the videos I have made, right? Okay, so this lecture has been presented by me. I'm founder director of ReThynk AI, researcher, keynote speaker, and author. And I'm a best-selling author in the prompts, and I'm selling prompts globally. My books are selling globally. This article has been researched and prepared by Team ReThynk AI. If you have any question, you can reach out on these numbers. And this presentation has been prepared by Vista Libreta. They are our marketing partner. So till we show up next time, please take care of yourself. Have a great day and see you soon.